Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion. We're back with some more Night Swarm. Today we're going to keep continuing to play the game, but we're going to focus on one of our new infusions that I recently have unlocked now, which is Axe Shatter, where we're going to run the Blood Axe, which I unlocked, and then we're also going to be running this spell, the Ice Orb. And we'll just kind of continue on with the game. I've been kind of slowly grinding a tiny bit here. You can see like we've already cleared to Outer Wall, cleared a couple levels here, but let's go over to the second level for the Frost one. We'll go with the companion right away. So for the companions, there's two of them that I have been leveling up mostly. Okay, there's Blood Axe. So let's get Blood Axe right away. Blood Axe seems like an okay spell. I haven't seen what it does yet with the orb, so that'll be kind of cool to see a new infusion. But for the companions, what we're gonna do is there's two that I'm mainly looking for. We're gonna do the Scythe because that's like one of the best, I think, non-fused spells in the game. It's incredibly strong from what I've seen. But again, for our companions, man, okay, we keep getting distracted here. Legendary Blood Axe. For our companions, we're going with either Elizabeth or I think the character's name is Nelly. One of them, Elizabeth, is gonna give us a big damage boost because I've been leveling her up a lot. And then the other one, Nelly, is going to give us resource gains. So basically like a 20% resource gain on everything. Oh, and there's Ice Orb. Cool. We got those right away. So we're going to try to run those two. If I can get Nelly early, that would be amazing. Or Helly. Okay. So Helly right here is going to give us additional chance to drop gold. But then if we look at their passive, all increases all resource drops by 25%. Elizabeth over here is going to give us a 75% damage increase and then a passive of just straight up 12% all the time. So I've been leveling these two up mostly. We're going to go with Helly here right away first though. Just so I can get that extra resource gain for as long as we're playing this, because that's kind of the most important thing right now. It's just gathering resources so we're strong to do nightmare mode and things like that. We can actually try the Void Orb. I haven't seen that yet. It might be kind of too similar to Ice Orb, but I don't know. We'll play it by ear and see how it goes. All right, we'll do the HP regeneration. I'm not too worried about, you know, not picking other non-infused spells. We don't need to be like insanely optimized yet. Let's do the Reaper Scythe. Critical damage. I love seeing what all the infusions do though. I hope they eventually add more. Ideally, what the dream I think would be for infusions is if they had multiple infusions. Like if Ice Orb could infuse with Blood Axe and two other spells, you know, so there was multiple paths to go down. You know, they might get to that point eventually, because ideally that's what I would like to see, because then you kind of end up possibly running like the same stuff all the time, and you know that's not always the most exciting for like build variety later in the game. But I do hope that at some point they allow you to do that. There was this one game, I wish I remembered which one it was. We didn't play it a lot on the channel because it was like, it was an okay game, but it had some pretty cool ideas. Like basically every spell had sort of an element tied to it, like rock, earth, water, whatever. And you could basically, the way it worked was like, you could infuse any sort of like two rock spells together or a rock and a fire, and it lets you build up the spells like a lot better. I thought it was such a cool idea. So you didn't always have to pick the same two spells to get like some sort of infusion. Oh shit, I gotta come and get the magnet. Time's almost up here. All right, let's do the ice orb.
Die now.
Yeah, that's I hope eventually they add stuff. The game just came out, so they can add some like updates as the game progresses here. I'm gonna do the scythe, even though that's not our main spell. Another one. Okay, well, I guess we'll do the scythe again. Other than that, I can't really think of too many things that I would like to see improved upon. All right, so far blood axe is actually the #1 spell right now. Okay, so we're gonna do this one right here. This is fine, even though it's, you know, the harder fight. That's our only choice, but we should be getting 20% more resources because of Heli, so this should give us extra silk. Okay, every 250 enemies slain, drink a random potion. That's a pretty good one. Then we got some boots for movement speed. That's not so good. Upon completing any point of interest, drink a movement speed potion. So this is what we use to upgrade our gear. All right, we'll do that ice orb damage in lifetime. These being right next to each other was really nice. Then there's the magnet. Okay, void orb. Oh, extra counts. Cool. And lifetime. I didn't even pay attention. Did I get all the... I did not. Yeah, I was like, did I get all the orbs last time from that?
Uncover the unknown.
We'll do another Reaper Scythe. Damage and size. The size on this spell can get so big. I think I did it offline, but I ran a build where I was just like, I picked spell size a lot, and I'm gonna have to do that on this eventually, where we just try to prioritize that as much as we can, and that way you just get like these giant scythes. It's pretty cool. Healing Well restores an additional 25 health. All right, let's see, like, there we go, like attack size. That's gonna affect every spell, so that's pretty sweet. Cooldown and damage. Cooldown and size. Oh, wow. He got messed up super fast. Okay, health regenerate. Oh shit, that's a different type of weapon. I haven't seen that one before. I just saw the one where it just shoots like a normal slow firing like bullet. Okay, we got 40 seconds. We need to make our way up towards that magnet now. Okay, we'll do the void orb. We're gonna get a good amount of gold this time. I already feel like we made like way more gold than I normally do because of this character. Okay, so some blue boots. And that's gonna be it for this map. Should get a bonus for picking up every single piece of XP. I don't think we left one behind. Okay, Reaper Scythe is now taking over. Blood Axe is doing pretty decent though. Okay, now we have our choices. We could do campfire or a fight. Let's go to the campfire and then we'll go do the... Okay, so we gain 4 to 8 levels or we gain 2 art. Let's do the 4 to 8 levels. And then HP fully restored. Okay, then we'll come do... Then what are we doing here? I just want to plan this out a little. So we're going to do this and then we'll probably go do the dice to get the banish tokens. Or we could come up this way and do... Yeah, maybe we do this because this will give us reputation points. I really want... I don't remember... No, this... Okay, that just gives us banish and refresh. This will give us... And then we can maybe make our way back like this way again. Yeah, let's do that. So... I can deal without the banish tokens. I don't need the banish tokens. So we'll come do this. And I want to get that companion so we can try to get Elizabeth.
One more step to my goal.
All right, let's do the max health. Ooh, this is the mana regen though. We could do that. That's fine. Project. Man, we're getting we're getting like all legendaries here. Okay, we could do the cooldown reduction. Oh, did we only get 4 levels there? It said 4 to 8, and I think we got the bare minimum right there. Okay, damage and size. We need to work on getting these spells leveled up too. That was kind of why I went with like those 4 to 8 levels too. Some bad boots. We don't need those boots. We need good boots.
Purple power.
So I should be seeing a 25% increase whenever I pick up those red things compared to what I would normally get. Cooldown reduction, that's a pretty good one. Ooh. Gain 5 max HP each time you use a totem. The spirits answer with strengths. I think I just unlocked that one. I kind of started spending some of my my blood orbs, whatever those are called, to buy some new unlockable items too instead of just spells. This should summon a boss, right? Yes, it does. And then just in time for the next boss, we'll do that void orb. No, oh, I'm stuck. Get me out. Okay, add 7%, 7.5 chance to freeze. Oh, blue boots. That's not bad. I'm gonna come up and get some of this gold, and then we'll come back down. Man, we keep getting some of the other spells. We're not seeing the blood axe and the orb as much as I want to.
What calls?
Might have to start re-rolling more. There's Ice Orb. Oh, I missed the purple one up here. I didn't even see that one. Should have paid more attention to this. Ooh, Void Orb starting to catch up, huh? Okay, then we'll do... Yeah, then we'll come do the fight, and then... Yeah, then we'll get the companion. We're gonna miss out on the purple. I want to make sure to get Elizabeth. Yay, an Ice Orb. And it's a rare one. Count lifetime.
Ready for more?
Yeah, I'm gonna start focusing on the ones we need. There's not an infinite amount of time. Oh, I guess there kind of is an infinite. I could just continue playing in endless mode. Dodge chance. Oh, those boots might actually be pretty good. Gain gold when you take damage. Huh. We're gonna have a lot of gold gain this run, huh? I don't really think I'll purposely get hit, but I mean, it'll just happen naturally too, I guess. Okay, Blood Axe. That's only level 4, man. That's definitely getting lost behind. There's our magnet. We'll come back for that later.
Path revealed.
Critical damage or dash? Let's go with critical damage. Cooldown reduction, not what I'm looking for. Hoping for spell upgrades. Wonder if I can get this in time. I'm a little bit short. Let's just go get the magnet. Okay, I'm gonna refresh this. Come on. Last. Oh no, I have 2 refreshes left. There we go. Okay, we'll do the ice orb. Might as well use my refreshes to make sure we get the spell.
Weakness left behind.
Ooh, dang it. Okay, if we pick that, now the scythe will no longer show up though. So that could be okay. Wonder if we'll kill this guy in time. Let's see. That might have been a waste. Yep, that was a waste. Bummer. Our gold income is so good though right now. Okay, companion. So we'll try to get Elizabeth for our pretty big like damage increase. And she's right here too. All right, there's Elizabeth. So she's gonna give us a 75% damage increase, and when her ability goes off, and then she'll give us a passive of, I think, what did I say, 12%. So this will probably be like my main companion combo for a little bit here. Let's do our last reroll. I'm just gonna do Blood Axe. I think we're gonna win either way, because you know we're still kind of making our way through like easy difficulty and all that, so the game's not like super challenging at the moment. Increased point of interest completion by 25%. That's actually pretty decent. Okay, count and lifetime. Man, I love having all this gold. Okay, Blood Axe, we're almost there. We're so close.
Power.
We'll do that crit chance.
My blood surges.
And now we should actually be able to kill this guy in time. Then we'll make our way down towards the magnet.
Power of the night.
Chest drop 2 potions. Cool. Blood Axe. All right, we're getting there. I think I'm only like one level up away now from each of these spells. So we're like right there. Okay, there's Blood Axe. Blood Axe is now maxed. I'm gonna do the legendary one right there though. There it is, the ice orb. Okay, we're ready now. Axe Shatter. Twin icy axes collide and shatter, shattering frozen fragments that damage all nearby enemies. Dang, we didn't even really get to see what it does. Okay, let's do the Void Orb. Okay, then we only have one option here, the quest for reputation points. We haven't earned any reputation points this run.
Let's begin.
Yeah, the axe doesn't really... I'm not super sold on this axe. I don't know. The damage might be decent, but it doesn't seem that cool. It's basically just the axe and then it puts an ice orb in the middle of it. That doesn't really seem that cool. Might be a good spell though. We'll have to pay attention to the damage here.
Good as new.
I didn't even pay attention to that. Okay, health regeneration when we move, when we don't move. That's a no-go. All right, let's do... We'll take Ghostly Barrage for our final spell to fill in that spot. All right, we'll do the Void Orb.
Eyes of the night.
You saved me. They need to know you're alive.
Dang, we got a lot of reputation there. I got like almost 180. What'd I get? I maybe 175? I think I had like 9. Yeah, so that was probably 175 reputation. The next 2 chests you open may contain a random relic. May being the keyword. Let's do chance to inflict burn. Okay, Axe Shatter, level that up. We're gonna go down and get this magnet, and then that'll be it. Cooldown and damage. Damage and lifetime. Critical damage. Damage and lifetime.
Getting stronger.
Cooldown, lifetime, yep. Oh yeah, that's decent damage, but you can see like the Reaper kind of keeps up. The Void Orbs are doing pretty good, decent too. Okay, so then from here, you know, now it's just battles. Let's go this way though, because I think this one, I think if we rescue this guy, I think he comes to our base. So I think we want to do that one. And that's if I'm correct, we have these servants that they're not like the minions that help us in battle, like the ones where the minions were getting, but I think these guys will go out while we're playing the game, and they'll go out and collect resources for us. So I think that's what that guy will do. Okay, axe shatter, damage, cooldown reduction.
One more step to my goal.
Let's go with ghostly barrage. We'll do the critical damage. Count lifetime. I like Ghostly Barrage. I think that's a really, really strong spell. I think the Reaper Scythe is maybe the best non-infused spell though. Usually the runs I've done, that one usually tends to do the most damage outside of the infusion ones. You are freezing. Ooh, that's a good one. Cooldown damage boost. The first 150 enemies, that would have been way better like early in the game. Ooh, legendary. Damage and size. Love that one. And now we got a maxed out, maxed out ice shatter. We could do the ghostly barrage, critical chance.
My blood surges.
There we go. Axe Shatter's taken over. Okay, so yeah, so now we're gonna do the duel here. And then I'm pretty sure this guy will come back to my castle and be like a servant. Oh, Celine. I didn't even realize the fight was starting. She just like stood there. Wow, we massacred her. Once the servant of Isle's darkness, the apprentice Celine now stands with you. That was a massacre. That was not even a fight. Every other fight took, you know, at least like 20 or 30 seconds. Heal, that's kind of useless now. A little late for that one too. I'm loving this gold guy though, to be honest. You know, he's kind of indirectly providing us, like, he's not giving us direct damage boost and all that stuff, but he's giving me so much gold that I can pretty much buy everything on the map. So, you know, we're getting more relics, we are getting more level ups because of it too, because we can buy pretty much every totem. He's very, very useful. I just constantly have so much gold. You found a rune. Cool. Let's do that critical chance. So we can just buy things like this where we get these level ups. Increases max health. Chance to inflict burn. What's my crit chance? 57. We just got another magnet right there. Wait, didn't it say magnet activated? Wasn't that literally just a magnet that I just got from that chest? Maybe it's just giving me better pickup range? No? Huh. Projectile speed. So we're just buying out the map every single time. I have more gold than I know what to do with at this point. This guy is really, really good. Hopefully at some point there'll be you know, hopefully maybe there'll be an item where you gain like damage based on how much gold you have, but I haven't really seen stuff like that, so I'm not sure if there's any of those types of items in this game. But there are quite a lot of items I haven't seen yet, so it's possible. All right, well now we wait. The cooldown reduction on these axes is insane right now. Look how fast that is. Critical damage. Actually, that collection range was probably useless because we're going to the boss fight right now and then we're done. My god, that's doing so much damage now. Okay, not the flashiest looking spell, but it seems to be doing some insane damage. Because I think my problem with like the aesthetic of it is it basically is kind of like the same as it was before. It just does the axe, and then but it's just putting an orb in the middle of it. You know, like it didn't really change the aesthetic of it too much. But oh my god, look at this damage. This is the most damage I've ever done. This is by far the most damage we've done yet. I think it's probably partially because I buffed up Elizabeth so much too. Oh my god, we wasted that guy. I'm gonna have to burn. I think I'm gonna have to grind through these easy difficulties. Well, maybe offline, because we're so strong right now. We're like way too strong for this game. We need to start burning through some of this easier content. You've defeated the boss in this area. No, not yet. I like these runs though, because it's like, you know, it's like the perfect length. Like around, we're at 42 minutes right now. That's such a good length for this type of game for me.
Let me help you.
Okay, what was this one we got? Projectile size. Oh, that's kind of cool. So these are the two I have equipped right now. We have 8, almost 9% XP gain, and then I have 7.5 crit chance. I wish there was a way to get rid of these. I don't think you can disenchant these because I have a legendary movement speed, but then I have another one right here that's not legendary, and I don't think there's a way to get rid of this. I don't see like a disenchant button or something to like gain more resources. So I don't know if that's something that needs to change here. Okay, so this is where we call back our minions, our servants, and then they're gonna give me a bunch of resources. Yeah, so now we have 3 guys. And they're all gonna drop, so they're all gonna drop stuff out for me. All right, and then let's come over here. Let's do our upgrades. So we could get more HP. Let's probably do attack damage. Let's just go with the attack damage. That's gonna max out my office, I think. Yeah, it does. And then, oh, we can afford the HP. What's over here though? HP, block chance. Consume 1 potion at the start. Let's do block chance, I guess. All right, and then what did we earn over here? Some blue orb, which will give us, increases the amount of shadow silk. That's not bad. Okay, so we'll buy that one. Cool. Yeah, so basically every time we like kill a boss, we get like a special piece. And then, so what's cool, like it improves the aesthetics of your castle, but I'm not sure if there's any benefit to it because we have this whole room down here that we're sort of rebuilding, and you know, I just fully rebuilt my office right here, but I don't know if there's going to be any purpose to it other than it just looking cool. I would like there to be some sort of maybe reward if we do it, like totally complete our office, because every room in this game has a purpose except that one. All right, what is this guy? This guy's our quest, so let's claim this for more reputation. Okay, so we completed all of Act 1 stuff now. Now we're on to Act 2. Ooh, we barely just didn't do that one. We spent a lot of gold at totems that last run. And then we have the hunt, defeat bosses, so we're still working through that one. Okay, let's come do our meta progress.
Great leaders.
So we're gonna go up. Dang, I earned 2,500. That's way more than I've been earning. I usually earn about 1.5. So let's upgrade damage to bosses. And then I'm gonna make my way down these other damage ones. Let's do keep if they're below 50%. We'll just keep adding that up. And then, because I haven't moved down this, I'm gonna move down this tree first before I move down this one, because this one's, they deal extra damage to enemies if they're inflicted by freeze or burn. I've done sort of the burn one a little bit, but I only did that so I could get to the XP gain. But a lot of these are chance to freeze. So I'm not going to work on that damage one until we start doing that more. So instead, we'll just keep doing this one. And then we can't quite afford that one. Can we afford an extra thing down here? Gain a shield. Gain invulnerability. Heal after kills. What's this one right here? That's just the shield again, but it just lowers the time. And then that's a revive that we can't afford. Let's do more max health. Okay, we got that. Then we'll come over here. Okay, so we got some new boots here that we can upgrade. I kind of like these ones with the dodge chance. Didn't I get a pretty good dodge chance one? Was it this one? Movement speed. I like this one. 190 max health. What's my other one at? This one we have equipped. Okay, so let's upgrade these boots. So that's gonna give me dodge and movement speed. We'll do this one. No, let's do this one because I like. No, 19 or okay. Let's do this one. This is gonna give me over 200 health, 225 health, and then 15% damage to burning enemies. And then last but not least, let's go do our companions. So again, let's go max out him a little bit more. So man, I didn't even level this part up. I just leveled this one up. I'm gonna keep doing this one though, because I care more about the all resources, because I assume the all resources includes gold too, right? So I'm just gonna keep leveling that up so we can get more and more stuff. Oh, and then sorry, there is one more thing. Hopefully you're sticking around to see all this if you want to. All right, then we can upgrade a few more spells. Let's do one of, ooh, we could actually do a couple here. Let's do poison rats. We don't have like any sort of poison spell. And then what's this one right here? Rolling rats. Launches a toxic rat nest crawling with poison. It bounces. Man, I wonder what that spell would be. Piercing fang, curse spider, fire rat, daggers. I don't know if none of those sound like doom wing, wings of dusk. Oh man, I think we're gonna do one of these ones. I'm gonna do wings of dusk. Massive bats sweep across the battlefield, firing searing beams below as they pass. I don't know if that unlocked anything. So here's the rat one that we didn't get. Hell shot we already know about. Oh, this one right here. Oh man. Okay, so this one's probably gonna be the Hellwing then. That's probably, or Doomwing, that one right there. Okay, and then let's do one artifact. Clear 50 stages. Gain 2% attack damage for each level completed. Wow. I wonder if that's gonna be retroactive. That's pretty good. See, because I want to unlock some more of these stuff so I can start seeing like some new things. Okay, well there we go. That's gonna be it. I will definitely continue keep playing this game. We're gonna be playing this game until we pretty much complete it, and then we'll see what we're gonna do from there. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.